Yo, yo. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We here. This is Locario and Miles Cunningham in the building. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin'? What's good with you?
Yo, what's going on, Locario, man? I just want to say, shout out to all the ladies out there that are cooperative. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the ladies out there that know how to, that know when they chilling with a real nigga and they follow directions.
Right.
You understand? And they are grateful and enjoy themselves in the presence of a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's take the time, you know what I'm saying, to shout out to them chicks because
that's real shit.
You know what I mean?
That's some real shit.
Because there's a lot of y'all cats out there that because y'all don't understand game, y'all giving a lot of these girls a bad name. You feel me? So I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them niggas that's gonna advocate that there are good females out there, but I'm letting you know that the reason why there are good females is because I told them to be.
That's real shit. That's a great way to start the show.
What's going on, Locario?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. This show's gonna be great because this is something that a lot of guys need to know if you're gonna really step up your game and shit's gonna start happening for you. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout outs to April MC in the building. Joe Black in the building. Unique 79 is in the building. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to Monogamous Player in the building. What's going on? Shout outs. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Ronnie Grenades. Shout out to AT is in the building. Certified Tyrone, AJ Lindo, Unique 79 again up in here. Chris the Player. My Life as Jay. What's going on? So let's first get to the trailer, and then we will get into this game after.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. We are back, people. We are back. So, today's topic, 7 things you learn by having sex with lots of women. Right now, the reason why this topic is so important, right, is because for a lot of guys, that's like the thing. Like, dudes want to be fucking a bunch of girls. This is why I came out with a book called How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, because this is the type of shit guys want to make happen. You feel what I'm saying? But what we want to talk about is the reality of certain things that you'll learn, certain things that you're going to come across. And this is how some of the stuff we're talking about, this is how I can tell whether or not a guy is really out here getting it in or if he's just bullshitting, because some of these things are not going to be, known unless you're really out here doing this shit. And then like what you say, Miles, all the time, when you say like, yo, your language is going to expose you. Yeah. So a lot of times dudes' language exposes them. What the shit that they're saying, it exposes them and shows that they're not really out here getting it how you think they're getting it, right? Now, one of the things here is this, is when it comes to messing with a lot of different women, or I should say just in the context of this topic, right? I want you guys to understand that in order for you to even really deal with a lot of women, right, you have to be a certain type of guy to be able to deal with a lot of women. So it's one of them things where, like, for example, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, right? A lot of people want to have their own business, but you have to be a certain type of person to be able to do that, because you're going to have to do certain things, or it's going to require you to do certain things. And if you're not willing and ready to do those things that it requires you to do, then you're not going to be able to be successful at it. So it's the same thing, like, when you're dealing with women, you're dealing with a lot of women. So it sounds nice where guys are like, yeah, I want to mess with a lot of girls, but do you have it in you to do it? You see what I'm saying? So if you're the type of guy who's having trouble dealing with one woman, whether that's your girlfriend or just a girl you're hooking up with, or a girl you're trying to date, or whatever it is like that. If you're having trouble dealing with one chick, right? It's going to be hard for you to deal with multiple women. It just is what it is. It's one of those things. You understand? And I just found out the other day that in May 19th to the 22nd, I'm going to be in Florida, because Donovan Sharp wants me to be on his seminar. So shout out to Donovan. Yeah, I just got that information. So shout out to that. So I'll be out there in Miami. You feel what I'm saying?
Nice.
Boy. You feel me?
You probably get passed by Fresh and Fit too.
I know, right? Mike can probably make that happen. We'll see. We'll see what the schedule's like, and try to get that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Myron is actually speaking at that thing too.
Yeah, he might be. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? You should just come out there, Miles, just for, you know what I'm saying? So you could just be out there and shit, and we could get on, going Fresh and Fit together. You know what I'm saying?
And make an appearance, make it happen. All right, yeah. I roll out. Wait, you said March what?
No, it's May, not March, May. My bad. May 19th through the 22nd, I think, something like that.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah. So we could probably make that happen. So, we get here and start fighting these chicks and go viral. You feel me? So let's do that.
My fucking boxing gloves and shit, for real.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So with this topic, man, I just want you guys to understand that you got to be a certain type of dude to be able to pull this off and to handle this. And if your game is tight, you could do this. If you're listening to the stuff that we're saying, if you're on a Bad Boy membership, you'll be able to do this. But even beyond that, what I want you guys to understand is certain things you're going to experience when you are doing this, the things you're going to learn. So let's just jump right into this, right? So this is in no order of importance, but we'll go 1 through 7, right? So the first one is, the first thing you're going to learn by having sex with, multiple women, or lots of women, is the sex doesn't feel good just because the girl looks good. You feel what I'm saying? I'll say it again. The sex does not feel good just because the woman looks good. You understand what I'm saying? So now,
facts.
So now what happens, and this is what I said, where guys' language exposes them, right? When a guy is so caught up on getting baddies, what does that mean? That means that he hasn't really had baddies. Because if he had baddies, he would realize that fucking baddies isn't any more enjoyable than fucking a chick who's like you would consider a 6 or a 7. You understand? In fact, sometimes you might fuck girls who you would consider 6s or 7s, and the sex will be way better than the baddie. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, let me just impart a little bit to that like paradigm, right? So last night I'm at this spot that I love to go to. It's Thursday night. That's the night they play the live music and shit. So I'm there with a joint that she's a baddie to me. She got natural hair. She got, nice curves, big titties and shit. She cute in the face.
Right.
No makeup though, except for some lipstick, right? Because she got these big sexy ass lips, so she put on lipstick. But no like fake lashes and nothing, just regular, like dreads up to her, natural hair dreads up to her shoulder. Right. You know what I'm saying? And she's just a clean, good looking chick. So my homie comes in and he's like he's like semi-famous in the city or whatever. But I know him, I see him at spots from time to time. And he walked in with this straight Instagram model chick, my nigga. Like the ass was like, them chicks that they body look like a S, like the titties and then the ass. She was wearing this tight ass dress and she had the long lashes and with the long weave and everything. Right. And he's there with her. He bought like a bottle of champagne with a bucket of ice and some other drinks and some shit. Right. But check this out though. I'm sitting there watching the band and they come and sit next to us. Like, there's these row seats and they sit kind of like right across from us. Right. My girl is, or the one I was on the date with, she's like basically draped on me. Like just loving up on the nigga. Right. Mind you, this is the first date, but that's another story. His chick, when the champagne comes, what is she doing? She's taking Instagram stories of the champagne, and they had these like fire pits because it was an outdoor situation. Right. And it was just a little bit cold, so they had the fire pits. So she's taking selfies and not selfies, but stories of the champagne. Right. I didn't see her pay attention to this nigga one time. Then she got up. I guess she went to the bathroom or something. Right. Bro, she was like the band did. I think the band did 2 to 3 songs. After when she got up and left, the band did 2 to 3 songs or 2.5 songs. Right. Before she came back. The whole time, this nigga's sitting there looking lonely, and I'm right over here with my chick, and we like dancing and swaying to the music and singing, and she's grabbing my hands and putting them on her chest and doing all this shit. Right. And he's looking over at us like, and I seen him look around like, like, where's my girl? Like, where's my date? Like, where's she at? Right. You understand? And I'll be totally honest. Like, if we're talking about sexy, like straight, like looks, his chick took the cake straight up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You understand what I'm saying? Although my chick, I would have still chose my chick because my chick is the type of chick that I like. Right. But if we're talking about just sheer body and ass and assets, she won. Like she got it, bro. Right. But where's she at though? Exactly. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I bring that up is that a lot of guys think they're winning because they got a baddie. But she doesn't respect the date. Right. When she was actually sitting next to him, she was on her phone the entire time. My chick never took out her phone once. Not once. Right. Bro, when I buy drinks for chicks, they always wait for me. And then we do a little cheers and shit, a little toast or whatever. Bro, I bring it up to say that the way you run your game, you got to customize it for yourself, bro. And just because your chick is bad don't mean your game is tight. Right, exactly. You understand? Just because your chick is a baddie, or most niggas would look at her and be like, damn. Because, bro, like, she got it, bro. Like, she was like the shutdown. Like, you understand? And I was like, damn. But I hardly saw her. Not once did I see her put her arm around him, touch him, even look at him. Bitch was on her phone the whole time with the drinks and shit and doing this shit with the band. And you see what I'm saying? Right. Meanwhile, my chick, I'm with her, she's with me, and we're enjoying ourselves together.
Right.
So think about that, and then transfer that entire scenario to sex.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you fucking a bitch, and then she take out her phone and she taking selfies in the bed while you smashing.
Yo, no, and you know it's funny because it's like,
girl, look at these silk sheets.
Right.
Look at these silk sheets, girl.
And, you know it's funny. It's like women like that, right? Those are the true baddies. Meaning, those are the ones that's their energy. So if that's their energy, where it's about me, and I don't give a fuck about you, how you think that's going to translate in the bedroom? You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens. You know what I mean? Like, April says she does it all the time. Hilarious. So the thing is, you know, guys who really are out here fucking with multiple women, they've fucked with chicks who were the baddies. And then you see that, okay, yeah, well, this girl, the sex was cool. This girl, the sex was good. This girl, the sex was that. You know what I'm saying? So it varies. And a lot of times you'll have situations where you'll fuck a chick who's the baddie, but the sex ain't even all that.
Right.
So then what happens is that you say to yourself, why am I overextending myself to just get the baddies? Now, you want to go get a chick you're attracted to, but she doesn't baddie. You understand what I'm saying? And see, you understand that by dealing with different types of women, because then what you notice is there's a chick you'll fuck who's not a baddie, and the sex will be crazy. And you're like, yo, this shit was way better than the baddie chick.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of guys who don't understand game, they look at other dudes, they be like, yo, why he with her? Like, he could, you know what I'm saying? Like, she whack. I'm like, nigga, you don't understand, bro.
He's a Chad with a jawline. Why is he with her?
Exactly. And niggas don't understand that chick know how to get it in. But see, because you don't actually deal with women, what happens is you're so concerned about getting a baddie because that's your ultimate goal, because you never had one. You never been in those situations. Never been in situations where you're with a chick who, you thought was like super hot, and then you finally fuck her and you're like, that was aight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's crazy. And then what happens sometimes too is this. Dudes get caught up in situations where they'll mess with chicks who they're not really that attracted to, but she might got a fat ass or something like that. Then you smash her and the sex is crazy and the head game is crazy. And you're like, yo, you're like, damn, this chick is like a 5, but the sex is ridiculous. Yeah. But see, you'll learn that when you're actually out here having sex with lots of women. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit you'll learn when you have sex with lots of women. When you don't have sex with lots of women, you're not going to know this type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. So that's number one. So now number two, my favorite topic, or one of my favorite topics. The second thing you're going to learn by having sex with lots of women is that women can pair bond even if they've had sex with lots of different men. Okay?
Are you sure, Locario? Because statistically speaking,
exactly, the stats say blah blah blah. So number two is women can pair bond even though they've had sex with multiple dudes. Right now, this is how you're going to know this if you're actually out here fucking, because this is what's going to happen. Let me explain to you guys what's going to happen. Right, and this is how you know dudes ain't really out here, because they don't understand that this happens. If you're out here laying it down, if you're a guy who women find attractive, you're a guy who women want to fuck with, right? Mm-hmm. What happens is that these women want to have sex with you. And not only do these women want to have sex with you, right? Sometimes what happens is that these women, they want to keep seeing you. And then they start doing things like trying to give you gifts. They start doing things like hitting you up all the time. They're trying to be a part of your situation. So what are they trying to do when they're doing that? I don't know, bonding perhaps? They're trying to actually be with you and fuck with you, right? So if you're fucking with this girl, right, who you know is out here doing her thing and all that other shit, because see, a lot of guys, this is what a lot of guys do, right? Because Because they'll be like, Miss Locario, but how you know she's out here fucking, right? And I know she's out here fucking because she's fucking me. You understand what I'm saying? But see, I'm not in my ego. Right, exactly. I'm not in my ego to think like, oh, well, she's just fucking me because I'm Miss Locario and I'm like this cool guy. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here, right, who got game. Like even when you watch Real Game No Theory, it's 6 of us, right? She could be fucking all 6 of us. You understand what I'm saying? Because we each got that type of game that will entice a woman to want to fuck. And what happens is the guys that women are fucking the most are the guys who have game. You understand? So what happens is that if a girl's on Tinder and she's getting 50, matches every 5 minutes and all this other stuff, and she's going through it and she's like, okay, yeah, I like this guy, I like this guy, I like this guy, right? And so what happens is that she's liking the top guys, right? So some of those top guys she's going to want to continue to fuck with, right? On top of that, what happens is this. If you're a guy who fucks with a lot of women, right? That means that you've sort of like been in a lot of different situations with a lot of women, which means that what happens is that sometimes you come across those women later in the future and you notice or you realize that they're with other men in long-term relationships. For example, when I did a show years ago on ABC Family Network, and me and Miles, we did the show called Switched Up or whatever, right? And so there was a chick I was messing with, and he's doing our thing or whatever. And I think maybe a year or two ago, she found me on Facebook. This chick is married with like 3 kids right now.
Oh my God.
With her man for forever. One of my ex-girlfriends, who I know for a fact was out here getting it in, right, is getting married, and she's pregnant now with the dude that she's been with for years. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of these girls that you've been fucking with who's out there getting it in, right, they're pair bonding. You see this. You start to notice this. You start to notice not only with shit going on outside of you, but you notice that you have women who are trying to bond with you from the jump. Because if you pair bond, then what'll happen is that damn near every chick that you smash would just be like, all right, peace out, thanks. You understand? Just be like, but you have a lot of women who you fuck them and they're trying to get at you. You see what I'm saying? So it's the thing is this, is that it's not that the women can't pair bond. You understand what I'm saying? What you notice as a guy who knows how to fuck a lot of girls and get a lot of girls, what you notice is not the women that can't pair bond, it's the beta males who can't pair bond. You understand what I'm saying? Because the beta males are mad at the alphas for fucking all the women and then saying, well, you can't pair bond because you're with all these guys. But what it really is that the betas are just jealous that the alphas is getting all the pussy. Right. And so they come up with these rationalizations and all that other stuff because the fucking the women, right? They actually want to bond. They actually want the boyfriend. They want the husband. They're looking for all of that shit. This is all chicks complain about all fucking day. But what happens is the reason why they're complaining about it and the reason why they're single and the reason why they can't find a man, quote unquote, they can't find a man is because they're busy chasing the fucking alphas. So it's like this. The women are chasing the alphas. The alphas is like, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to stay with you. Then the women are like, there's no good men out here. And then the betas are like, yo, we're good guys. We're over here. And then the women don't want to fuck with those guys. So then those guys say, well, those women can't pair bond. You see what I'm saying? But the women can bond. It's just that they may not want to bond with you because you're a beta. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Or she'll basically accept the fact that you're a beta and just settle with you. And then therefore you still quote unquote kind of bonding, if you want to say it that way. You understand?
and another thing is too is that like I don't think guys understand how unattractive insecurities are.
Right.
Like it's guys out there that they literally have these conversations with chicks. Like, oh, why would you be with him?
Right. Exactly.
Like, do you know what kind of pussy ass nigga you look like speaking on another man?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you really know what type of bitch ass nigga you look like?
Right.
Speaking on another man? Because you got to remember, women talk about men all fucking day, but who they talk about men with?
Other bitches.
are the bitches. So when you come in with your beta male ass and you all, like Locario said, you already tight that all the alphas and all of the, the real niggas with game and player niggas is getting all the bitches. You already tight. So then you actually have conversations with these chicks about that shit. How you think they, and a lot of times it's not even conscious. Subconsciously, they feel like they're talking to their homegirl.
Right.
So subconsciously, it's when you ask them out or say that you're interested in them romantically or intimately, they're looking at you like, wow, I just don't see you like that.
Right.
Like you just always been a friend to me and I would never want to ruin that. What she's saying is that she's so used to you talking to her like one of her homegirls because you a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She never even thought of you sexually like that because you a bitch. See what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then the other day I had a caller on a show. I think it was yesterday. The caller said that he actually, like, he would go on dates and stuff, and then the chicks would tell him after like the second or third date that they still didn't want to smash, and he would say why so long, or they would tell him that, oh well, I don't smash until at least the third date, and he would ask them why so long. Guys, and I'm just repeating this because I'm sure it's a lot of y'all niggas who done it because I've done it in my younger days. Don't ever question a woman about sex.
Right.
Don't ever. Matter of fact, you really shouldn't question a woman on anything that concerns you as far as like sex and intimacy and all that type of shit. Don't question a woman.
Right.
You tell her what you want. You understand? You let a woman know what you want, and then let her decide if she's with it or not. But to question a woman, to say, hey, come back, let's go back to my crib. And she's like, oh, I'm not ready for that. And then you say, why? Don't ever do that. I know it might seem like the logical thing to do, but guys, do not ever question a woman. You let her know what it is. If she's down, she's down. If she's not, she's not. But do not question her. So that conversation goes like this. Hey, so we going back to my crib. And she's like, oh, I'm not ready for that. You say, all right, cool. Have a good night. You got my number. I'll holler at you later.
Right. Exactly.
No question. Oh, well, why don't you want to come back? Why would you? No, guys. Because when you do shit like that, you sound like a bitch. Sound feminine. You shout out to Mr. 1950. You sound vaginal.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta just be like this to a bitch.
I want to have intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you. Relations.
That's it. Just tell her what you want. Just tell her what you want. But other than that, you don't question a woman.
Right.
On sex, bro. Don't ask her, oh, why? Or don't you think I'm attractive? And why don't you want to come back to my crib? Because here's the thing. Here's a real thing that a lot of y'all need to understand. Whatever she tells you, it doesn't matter. Because the only thing that matters is if she's coming back to the crib.
Right.
That's the only thing that matters. If that's the only thing that truly matters, then what do I give a fuck the reasoning as to why you not gonna do the shit?
Exactly right. Like, I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what your reason is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I do not care. And Roy Chess, oh Lord have mercy, he said men speak on other men because that shows some women have vision problems by the looks of the men they pick. Okay, so wait. So Roy Chess, tell me what type of guys you think are cute then. Roy Chess, what type of guys you think look good, bro? Explain to me the guys you think look good. Roy Chess.
Or that are the best choice for women to make.
Exactly. What's you know what I'm saying? Because he says who a woman gives it up to is a reflection of that woman. That is why men speak on other men before him. Oh my God. See, you don't understand. You worrying about the men the woman picked is a reflection of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because why would I give a fuck about the man she picked before me, when I'm talking to her, all I give a fuck about is how she's going to benefit me. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I only give a fuck if she choose me right here and now.
So Roy Chess said, no, bro, you know there are known ugly dudes. So Roy Chess, that's what I'm saying. Roy
He
Chess,
must be mad at Beyonce.
listen, which guys do you think are cute, though? That's what we're asking you. Which guys? I mean, since you're an expert on what makes a guy good looking and attractive and all that other stuff, what guys do you think look good, Roy Chess? You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, Roy Chess. Hey, girl.
Hold on, wait a second. There's 256 people watching and only 79 likes.
What?
Hold on. You know what we gotta do? I gotta play the song. Let's go.
Get them likes up. 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 Subscribe, nigga. 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 Get them likes up. 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 Subscribe, nigga. 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 Your boy Trends. GS Arcade on the track. Get them goddamn likes up.
Yes, sir. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Let's get that shit cracking.
Well, let me play the song again.
Exactly, right? So Inner said Miles is ugly inside.
Facts.
Oh, so you saying Miles is good looking on the outside? Oh shit. Oh man. Oh my goodness, hilarious. All right, so let's get to number 3. So the first one, remember, was sex doesn't feel good just because a girl looks good. The second one was women can pair bond even though they have lots of sex with different men. So now the number 3 thing that you're going to learn by having lots of sex with lots of women is women don't need to get to know you or have an emotional connection with you to have sex. All right? So women do not need to get to know you or have an emotional connection with you to fuck you. Right. See, this is the thing. A lot of guys think they need to build rapport, get her comfortable, do all this other extra shit, spend a lot of time with her, go on a bunch of dates in order to get a girl to want to fuck them. That is not true. When you're having sex with a lot of different women, what happens is that there's women out there that you're going to be having sex with that want to have sex with you quickly. Now, this is what women will do to trick themselves into thinking they're having an emotional connection with you. Like I told the story before, I was at an event, right? It was an event where they were talking about and teaching about like polyamorous relationships and stuff like that, right? So the lady who's a speaker, she is, polyamorous. So she's non-monogamous and she had a boyfriend and like another boyfriend and this and that, and she dates other guys or whatever. So while she was on stage, she said she doesn't do casual sex. So I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? So after the show, I stepped up, I said, I'm confused. What do you mean you don't do casual sex? Because you're non-monogamous, you got a boyfriend here, got a boyfriend there, you see other guys, you hook up with other guys. So how the fuck are you not doing casual sex? And she said, no, she's like, because I was like, so if you meet a guy, no, actually, I said, have you ever met a guy and had sex with him the first day you met him? She said, yeah. So I said, well, isn't that casual sex? And she says, well, no, actually, my brother, this is what it is. She said, she's like, I got to know him a little bit. So now, therefore, I felt a certain connection and then we had sex. And I'm just like, so women will try to say shit like that to justify the fact that they was just turned on and wanted to fuck some dude. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you're out here having sex with lots of women, you're going to encounter women who want to have sex with you quickly. Not only that, you're going to be the type of guy whose game is so tight because you're out here doing what you do. You recognize women that want to have sex with you quickly. See, that's a big thing with it too, because sometimes you might miss out on having sex with a woman because you didn't actually make the move and direct the situation to sex. Right. So what happens is that when you're out, let's say, for example, you went to go get a drink with a woman for like a first date or whatever, right? Like you met a girl for Tinder or whatever, you go on the first date. There's signs that the girl wants to fuck you, but if you are not on top of your game and don't understand these signs, you're going to miss out on it because you're going to think, oh, I got to talk to her and build rapport and take it slow. And because girls don't just have sex like that, right? But what happens is that the more well-versed you get in the game, the more sex you're having, and then therefore the more you're able to read those cues. You understand? So I remember Miles, you was talking about like how you went on a date and y'all didn't even get to finish your drink, and you was like, all right, let's get it cracking.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that happens a lot of times too. There's times where like I've met women and I'm speaking to them for maybe like 15, 20 minutes, and then we're getting it. So it's like, she doesn't know me at this point, really. Like what type of actual emotional connection or deep connection did she have? Nothing. She was just wanting to make it go down. And the thing is that the more sex that you have with women, the more you're going to notice this. You understand? The more you're going to notice how much women fucking love sex. You understand what I'm saying? That's another thing, because it's a thing where when you recognize how much they love sex, you say to yourself, well, this doesn't make sense. Like, if these women like sex so much, why would I have to go through all of this stuff to get to the point where I'm going to do some shit she loves anyway?
Dick is a
gift. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a gift.
So you start to notice these things. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, man?
So have you heard this this phrase or this term called demisexual?
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
So it's chicks that be on these fucking dating apps and shit, and they have this thing called demisexual, and it's so if you go look it up, it basically says that so these are people who won't have sex unless there's some type of deep emotional connection.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you got a few chicks that's hiding behind this phrase, and I'm not saying that there's probably not a person out here like that. But what I'm saying is that I have this nagging suspicion that the majority of chicks who choose that phrase or who, try to hide behind that phrase, the reason why they're saying it is because that they have had certain experiences in the past where they found themselves attracted to a dude, fucked them, and then he was one of them pump and dump type niggas, or he was just a nigga that was just there for the sex, and then they felt rejected after the situation. So now it's like, well, I'm demisexual and I only have sex if there's a strong, deep emotional connection.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But understand right. And this is why, like this is why we do what we do, right? Because one thing that a lot of you don't understand is that if we all really got on the code, if we really got on the man code, if we really got on game, if all of us really like if everybody under the sound of my voice got on the bad boy membership and really took that shit seriously,
right,
and really lived a purposeful life where we're really trying to be the best version of ourselves as men and treat these women a certain fucking way on some code shit.
Right.
On some straight culture shit. Like, and bitches who don't fall in line get no fucking attention from any of us. I'm talking about on some damn near like on some cult shit, like on some real brotherhood of the game shit. Right? If we really all did that, you know how easy the game would be for every man? Because even niggas without game would get compliant bitches hollering, dealing with them. You understand? Because right now it's everything is flipped, where it's only a very small amount of niggas that got game that's dealing with a wide array of women.
Right.
You understand? That's why so many women are talking about there's no good men out there, because they know that they're sharing the nigga. Whoever they fucking right now, they sharing them. You understand? So they hide behind these words like demisexual, where they try to act like, well, I'm not gonna have sex unless I have a deep emotional connection with the person.
Right.
It's like, bitch, you don't even know what that word means. You just mad that somewhere along the way you fucked the nigga too fast and he never called you back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's all you're worried about. But what I'm saying is, think about if everybody was all gamed up.
Mm-hmm.
If every nigga you see with that you look around and every nigga you know understood what we understand.
Right.
Chicks would fall in line like a motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And it would be easy and nobody would have to hide behind none of these fucking, fake ass terms like demisexual or what's the other one? Sapiosexual. Like, oh, you gotta be intelligent for me to want to fuck you and all this dumb shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's straight bullshit. That's straight bullshit. Like,
you understand
oh,
what I'm saying?
I'm only attracted to sex because they say that shit because that makes them sound like almost like they're supposed to be sophisticated. Like, oh, I only deal with people who are smart. Turn me on. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because just think about it. Think about that woman who she found herself highly attracted to this dude physically or sexually, right? And she had sex with him. But why did she have sex with him? It's not just because she was sexually attracted to him. It was also because more than likely he was making promises that he knew he wasn't going to keep.
Right.
You understand? Because remember what I tell you, a woman follows a man's lead. So even though she's sexually attracted to him, a woman is still not going to fuck a nigga until she see the green light.
Right.
And a lot of these motherfuckers, they give women the green light, but they give it to them under false pretenses.
Exactly.
So the woman feel like, oh, well, fuck it. I'm attracted to him and he seems like a nice guy and he seems like he wants something serious down the road. So let me fuck him and see what happens. Because a woman, when she says, let me fuck him and see what happens, she's saying it because she's expecting that something's going to happen.
Right.
She's not expecting that you going to fuck her and then not call her again.
Exactly.
But check this out. If you was a nigga on game and you let that woman know, listen, you a cool chick and all that, but I'm a man with options and I'm trying to smash tonight. And chances are I'll probably never call you again. But what I can offer you is a good night tonight. You down or what?
Dick is a gift.
Right. And then she can really make the choice.
Exactly.
She can really make the choice. Like, you know what? I'm going to fuck this nigga. Even though he already told me he might not call me back, I feel like that dick game is right because his confidence is crazy. His swag is crazy. And I can just tell by the way he walk, he could put it on me good. Would fuck him with a clear conscience, have a good time, and then carry on about her next day and next week without worrying about the fact that the nigga didn't call back.
Exactly.
And then she wouldn't have to then she wouldn't have to be thinking about, oh, well, let me call myself demisexual. Let me call myself sapiosexual. Let me get under this pair bonding bullshit.
Right.
She wouldn't have to be worried about that if niggas was honest in the first fucking place. See what I'm saying? Exactly.
But dude just scared.
That's what puts us in the situations that we're in because niggas is not gamed up. Niggas is out here lying to bitches. Niggas is out here fucking women under false pretenses.
Right.
And then it fucks the game up for the following situation. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Because then, they fucked the chick under these false pretenses, and now she got to put up that wall of demisexual, sapiosexual, no hookups, blah, 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 gotta get to know me, all that other dumb shit. And so, it causes more of that nonsense to go down. You feel what I'm saying?
See, this is why a nigga like me, here's what happens with me. I'll be on a date with a chick. I'll be totally honest with her. I'll fuck the shit out of her. Everything will be good. And then I'll hit her up next week to meet up again. And the first thing she tell me is, wow, I didn't think I was going to hear from you again. That's what she says to me.
Right.
Because so many niggas previously, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It gets whack. It gets whack. But she doesn't. They don't need that emotional connection. The only reason why the reason why I'm to get back to the number 3, which is they don't need an emotional connection to have sex with you, is that these things they force a woman into a corner emotionally to say these things to beta male niggas.
Right, exactly.
You understand? Because the truth is, even though they know that the alpha won't call them back, they'll still fuck the alpha because they know it's worth it to fuck the alpha.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
But they'll tell the beta males this all the time. Why? Because the alpha, some alphas lie too. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Not every alpha is gamed up. Don't get it twisted. Having game doesn't necessarily make you an alpha. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So understand that. So you got a lot of alphas out here that be lying to these chicks. And then when the betas come around, oh, well, I'm demisexual and I'm sapiosexual and I don't want to have sex unless. And then the beta's like, okay, so let's go on 6 dates.
Right. Exactly. Shit is stupid. So now we up to number 4. Number 4, the fourth thing you'll learn by having sex with lots of women is that having lots of sex will not make you happy. Okay? Not gonna make you happy. So for all y'all that thought or are thinking that having lots of sex or that's like a goal of yours that's gonna make everything, no, it does not make you happy. You understand? I'm body count sexual, hilarious. But sex is not gonna make you happy. You know what the funniest shit I always hear when people say, you know, having lots of casual sex or having lots of sex is so empty. I'm like, nigga. See, that's the stupidest shit ever. See, when a person says dumb shit like that, you know what they're really saying? I was looking for sex to make me happy. That's basically what that means.
Right.
When a person says casual sex or hooking up is empty, what you're essentially saying is I was looking for happiness through sex.
Niggas running around, you know, doing content talking about, yo, living the life of chasing women is an empty existence. When you was living a life of chasing women, it was an empty existence.
Right.
Because you a no game having bitch ass nigga.
Exactly.
Trying to other niggas.
Exactly. And you thought the sex was gonna make you happy. See, happiness, it comes from within. It's not about what the fuck is going on out here and all the activities you're doing. See, this is all that casual sex is for. I mean, it's real simple. Casual sex and hooking up is just for having casual sex and hooking up.
Facts.
That's it. Just like when I eat a cheeseburger, I'm only eating the cheeseburger because I want to eat a cheeseburger. Once it's done, that's it. I'm not looking for the cheeseburger to change my life, make me happy, to motivate me to do a business, to fuck. Like, no, I'm just eating a fucking cheeseburger. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have casual sex, you fuck, you understand what I'm saying? You bust your nut if you bust your nut, and you move the fuck on and you have a nice day. You see what I'm saying? But what happens is that a lot of guys who don't have a lot of sex, they're looking for that to make them happy. They think that's going to make them happy. What I'm telling you is that, when you're actually having a lot of sex, you will know that it's not going to make you happy. The problem is that the guys who thought it was going to make them happy, those are the guys who start to feel empty inside afterwards because they were looking for that to make them happy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean when I say your language exposes you.
Right.
Because you come out, this is an empty life and you trying to have a lot of casual sex is this and no. Because there's something missing in you. Right. That was your deduction. That's the conclusion you came up with.
Exactly.
Because the last decade, I've been having a bunch of casual sex. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy and fulfilled as a motherfucker.
Exactly. And the happiness ain't got nothing to do with the sex, really. It's just like, right. I'm just living my life how I want to do it.
Living my life, nigga. My life get better every fucking day because a nigga like me is grateful.
Right.
You understand? Niggas trying to, they see you living your life a certain way, and because whatever they didn't work for them, they trying to shit on what the fuck you doing.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? When it's like, bro, the point is, shout out to K Zaggin in the chat.
Shout out K Zaggin.
What building? No, yeah, man. It gets me. It's just slightly annoying though, because it's like it's annoying, and then after I'm annoyed, I just feel sorry for niggas.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Looking at you like, damn, brother, like, like when I have casual sex and I don't even count it as really casual sex. Like I have really, really good sex with women that I actually like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand? I don't know what the fuck you was doing in these streets, bro.
Right. Right. Exactly.
The women that I deal with and the way I run my game, these women that I fuck with are cool, like really cool people that we get along, we connect.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So when we have sex, for me, it's a beautiful fucking experience. I don't know what y'all niggas was doing in the street. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why game is so fucking important. And that's why you can't compare yourself to other people. And that's why it's so whack for you to be judging other niggas.
Right. Exactly.
Because you're fucking chicks in the street and I'm fucking chicks in the street. But somehow I'm happy and fulfilled and you're living an empty life. How does that work?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're doing the same exact shit. But somewhere along the way, you came up with a totally opposite conclusion. How? Right. Exactly. See what I'm saying? It's weird, bro.
Exactly. And so, guys, the call number is 516-371-224, 516-371-224. We're going to get some calls after we get through this list. So we are up to number 5 right now. So number 5 is the fifth thing you're going to learn by having sex with lots of women is that some women you just met will try to have unprotected sex with you. Okay? So, if you out here fucking a lot of these girls, you're going to come across some women who have no problem having sex with you raw on the first time. First time y'all about to fuck, they're trying to jump on your dick without a condom. You know, they're like, hey, we don't need that. You know, like they trying to do that shit. Trust and believe. You're gonna run into this shit. So I'm telling y'all niggas, don't do it. Okay? Like always put a fucking condom. You understand? Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Like these chicks be like, and then you know what the funny part is, when I've been in them situations, there's times where I'm kind of wary of that because I'm like, wait a second, so you just out here fucking a bunch of random dudes with
Yo, you know that move? You know that move where it's like maybe like you standing by the bed and she on her knees and she gave you some head and then you get on the bed, right?
Right.
Because you want her to get on the bed and give you some more head while you laying on the bed.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And she does that thing where she straddles you and start kissing on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she start to reach down and start to slide. And you gotta be like, hey, whoa, hey, whoa. The fuck are you doing? Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, oh,
This is what she's thinking in her head. She's like this.
Do it. Just do it.
That's what she's thinking.
Yo. I'm like, nah, go down. I'm gonna need you to suck it off till it get rock hard so I can put this condom on.
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck? Bro, guys, this is why this particular reason on a practical level is why focus, discipline, and leadership is so fucking important.
Exactly.
Because you gotta have so much fucking control. Because, bro, let me tell you, bro, sometimes the pussy is so wet, it could just slip right in, like just
slide right, and then you in there and you're like, oh, you know,
you gotta pull it out, like, oh, hey, stop! What the fuck is?
God. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, seriously, it's so ridiculous. Like, I see why there's so many unwanted pregnancies out here, bro. Because, nigga, when a chick is feeling you, and you know what pisses me the fuck off? So going back to a conversation about the demisexual and the sapiosexual shit,
Right.
It's the same way where you having conversations with chicks on a regular day, like maybe in your favorite app, Clubhouse.
Clubhouse, right.
or you're just having a general conversation with a bunch of people, and then these bitches start talking about STDs.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
Like, you're only talking about STDs because we're in a general conversation. How come, bro? I swear, I'll tell you, bro. Like, I'll say at least 60 to 75% of all chicks that I've been intimate with have tried to pull some bullshit like that, bro.
It's crazy. Ain't it crazy?
The clear majority of women that I have been intimate with have tried to do that to me.
Right.
And I'm like, what's up with you though?
Right.
I thought it was STDs. I thought it was unwanted pregnancies. Right. I thought, I'm a player in these streets and I'm out here fucking all these bitches.
Right.
And my dick is supposed to be dirty. So why are you trying to slide up on me raw though?
And see, that's it is. A lot of it too is it's that natural biological urge to get pregnant.
Yeah, that procreation shit. Yeah,
that they feeling, that they want, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
facts.
it's like, and the thing is, this is why you have to be, this is why I don't, when dudes be complaining about, single moms and chicks getting pregnant and niggas got to pay child support and all of that. I'm like, nigga, that's your fault. You wasn't strong enough to withstand when the chick was trying to get on your ass raw. You feel what I'm saying? That's you. Because this is the thing. She's supposed to do that in a certain sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's supposed to do that. Like we're the ones who actually are going against nature in that moment. We're like, fuck no, I'm not.
Fuck no, I'm not gonna give you no baby. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that. Like, what?
Right. So they doing what they supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be strong enough to be like, nah, like chill. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And again, this is the same shit we talk about. A bitch gotta earn it. She gotta earn the raw dick. Like, she gotta earn certain levels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, come on, man. Come on. You gotta be strong out here. And you gotta lead the situation.
You know what's crazy part? Like how you saying that they'll get on top of you and then grab the dick from behind and try to put it in. And then when that shit happens, it's like that first second where it's inside the shit. It's like you got that moment where you're like, oh fuck, but it feels good. But I should not do this, but I want to keep doing it. And then you're fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? And then you fucking paranoid for like until she get her period. You know what I'm saying?
You looking at the bitch like, I fucking hate this bitch. If she get pregnant, I'm gonna throw this bitch up down a fucking flight of stairs or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, if she get pregnant, I'm gonna get my homegirls from the hood to beat her fucking ass so she can have a miscarriage or something. Like, yo, you start having the worst fucking thoughts, bro, because it's like, yo, like, you made the worst mistake possible. Then she'd be like, oh, my period came. And then you're looking at her like, you lucky bitch. You fucking lucky. Like,
oh my god, it's just so crazy. I'm telling you, that's why you gotta consciously stay away from it, because part of you wants to go in there raw. You understand? Like it's terrible because there's the times where that situation's happening, and let's say when you're on the bed, you kissing a chick, and you're kind of like let's say you on the side of her, she pushes her fucking ass into you, so then it kind of just like you feel the wetness and shit, and you're just like. And then it's like you don't want to do it, but then you do want to do it, but then you're like you shouldn't do it, and you're like this is why even before it gets to that point, just put the condom on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just put the condom on. Like, don't get nowhere near the pussy until the condom is on. Just have that as a rule. Like, the pussy should not be within fucking 6 inches of you if the condom is not on. You understand what I'm saying? Like. Oh my God, this shit is crazy.
And guys, I have a life hack for you. So sometimes where you be fidgeting with the condom, to try to rip it open, always remember that the side with the rough edges is the side that you're supposed to rip. I can't get the shit to focus.
Right.
But so if you look at the condom, there's always a smooth side, and then there's a side that has the rough edges.
Right.
So so if you're in the dark, you feel for the side that has the rough edges.
Right.
And that's the side that you rip. Okay. Because I've been in situations like that before where it's kind of dark, and I'm like, how the fuck this shit? But it's the part with the rough edges. That's the side that rips easily.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so that's just a quick tip to help you, because I don't want an excuse.
Exactly. You'd be like, yo, I couldn't open the condom. Something happened.
Yeah, I couldn't open the condom, and then she just slid it in and blah blah blah. Yo. Bro, that shit blows my fucking mind every time. These chicks, they just
don't believe when they tell you they on the pill or some shit. Don't believe none of that shit. It don't matter. They were like, oh, I'm on the pill. I got the IUD. It don't matter. Still do it. Still fucking put the condom on. You understand what I'm saying? Put the condom on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck your shit up. But again, this is what's gonna happen when you're out here fucking a lot of girls. This is what's gonna happen. I guarantee you're gonna run into it. You see what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout for that shit. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 5. All right, let's finish this up. We got 2 more, and then we're gonna get some calls. So number 6, the 6th thing you're gonna learn by having lots of sex with women is you have to work on your stamina. That's important.
sure.
You're going to really learn how important it is that you have to work on your stamina in order to be able to have sex with all these women. Because let me tell you guys something. This was going to happen to y'all. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to you if you join the Bad Boy membership, or when you join the Bad Boy membership, right? When you join the Bad Boy membership, or you study this game and you take heed to the principles of the Bad Boy membership and you actually take action, what you're going to notice is that you're going to start attracting more and more women. Now, most guys go through this phase where they go from shit not popping off really, and then to a point where a lot of things start to happen. Like chicks is just coming out the woodwork. You're able to attract a lot of women and shit is going down. So then you start to go crazy. You're like, you're trying to fuck every damn chick in sight all damn day. You understand what I'm saying? So now, what happens?
With you, yeah.
So what happens is that you're going to be in this phase of wanting to fuck every damn thing that moves, right?
Mm.
So now what happens is that you're going to notice that you're going to, in some situations, overbook. So what does that mean?
Bruh.
Overbooking means that you're fucking multiple women a day. You understand what I'm saying? That'll happen sometimes. But now what you're going to notice is that even though you want to fuck a bunch of chicks, there's times where you can't fuck a bunch of chicks because you don't have the stamina. And each guy knows their limits. So you'll figure out your limit at a certain point. Now, when you're younger, when you're in your like maybe early 20s and shit, you know, mid 20s, that's the best time because you have a lot of energy. You understand? As you get older, it's going to be different. So as you get older, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to pick and choose who gets the dick. You understand what I'm saying?
It's a gift.
So some women, you're going to have to tell them, listen, I can't see you today. I got to see you tomorrow or next week or some shit. And it's not because you don't have time to see them. It's because you physically can't perform because you're tapped out. You ain't got the energy.
And look, on some player shit, man, listen. If you know you tired and you ain't got the D for them, bro, do not schedule.
Exactly.
Don't schedule them in.
Exactly.
You understand? Because y'all niggas think these you think you think a woman don't look at Locario's shirt.
Exactly. Women love sex, people.
You know, if a woman gonna take the time to spend with you, you're not coming with that gift.
Dick is a gift.
You ain't coming with it? Don't schedule it. If you know you ain't got it, don't schedule it. Bro, last week I wasn't double booked, but I had one day and one the next day.
Right.
And you know what I did? I made sure I didn't nut on the first day. I saved the nut so I could satisfy everybody for them 2 days. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
I'm a 40-year-old nigga. I mean, I take care of myself good enough, but there's something called the refractory period, and y'all could go look it up. So that's basically the time it takes for you to recharge to get back to full potency.
Right.
You understand? And my shit, for me to be good, it takes like a good 12 hours at least. You understand? And I gotta get like maybe 6 to 8 hours of sleep and all that type of shit. Probably take a nap too. And then I'm back to normal. You understand? So when I know I gotta see clients back to
right. He said clients.
When I know I'm about to do what Locario said in the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Right. Oh, the first one ain't getting it. She's not getting a nut though. She not. You understand? And sometimes, you know, and you have to, this is advanced game, but sometimes you got to schedule it where the chick who you've been seeing longer is the one that you see second.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because the one that you haven't been seeing that long, it don't really matter if you nut necessarily. You understand? Because she knows she's just there to get on the ride and have a good ride. She probably don't give a fuck if you nut. But that chick, the one you've been seeing for almost a year or even longer,
right?
Oh, she wants that nut.
Exactly.
She's looking for. She wants, because she feels like, I've been fucking with you for all this time. I need to see you in that vulnerable state. I need that confirmation.
She needs that validation from.
Right. She needs the confirmation and she needs the validation of the nut. So if you a nigga like me, you got to schedule the new bitches first, and then your day ones, you get them on the second day, or you get them later on that evening or whatever it is. So they get the validation. Why? Because they've been fucked with you long enough to deserve it. This is what we talk about when we talk about women. These women got to earn everything, bro.
Exactly.
They got to earn everything, even the fucking nut.
Exactly. Yeah,
bro.
Abel said your mouth better work. If your dick can't work, that's true. And see, this is another thing. See, what happens is when you guys are fucking with a lot of women, you'll learn more about your own body and what you can take and what you can't take and what you can do, what you can't do. Because you know what the funny part is? They say the average man lasts 3 minutes. It's like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could last more than 3 minutes, you're above average when it comes to intercourse. So the thing is, you got to, and this is the thing, because what you said was, don't go over their house if you know you can't, or don't fuck them if you know you can't fuck them. And this is very important. And the reason why is because you actually fuck up your rotation doing that. You see so what happens is this is because, let's say you got a rotation of 3 or 4 girls, right? And one of the girls that you go see, you know, damn, well, I ain't got the energy, but you still go see her anyway. So you go see her and you can't fuck because your dick won't work and you just tired or whatever it is like that, right? Then what's going to happen is that she's going to not be satisfied, and therefore you're fucking up the relationship you have with her. So it's better to not see her that day it's better to not see her that day and just make sure you schedule a day where you know you can see her so you can prepare to fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You got to understand that.
Hold up real quick. I just brought up this article on businessinsider.com. It says, so this is based on some research or some shit. Shout out to the statistic guys. So it says the average time for each couple that is averaged across all the times they had sex ranged from 33 seconds to 44 minutes.
Wow. That's crazy.
33 seconds to 44 minutes. And then it says the average median the average median, meaning like the most couples, it says was 5.4 minutes. And so it says this means that if you line up 500 couples from shortest sex to longest sex, the middle couple goes for an average of 5.4 minutes each time they do it.
Wow.
500 couples.
That's crazy. What's interesting about that, and this actually goes to the last thing you learn about having sex with a lot of women. So number 7 is this. The last thing we have on the list, and I want to take it to that what you just said. The last thing you'll learn is that you'll learn that sex is not special. You know what I'm saying? When you have a lot of sex, you're gonna recognize and realize sex is not special. Because think about this. Imagine how much shit people go through, how much craziness happens, how much homes are broken, how much fucking people go crazy, and niggas is only fucking for 5 minutes. If you think about that, think about like it's only happening for 5 minutes on average, and motherfuckers go through crazy shit to get sex, or they put on this big ass fucking pedestal. And see what happens is a lot of times you have people who they talk about like, this is really just beta males and women who've been passed around and scorned because they can't find a man. These type of people talk about soul ties and fucking like twin flames and all this other dumb shit when it comes to sex and the demon energy, and you're gonna be passing off demons. You ever notice when they talk about that shit, when they be like, oh, if you can't be having sex with all these people, you can catch another person's demon. Well, I'm like, well, why can't they catch my positivity if that's the case? Why do I got to catch the demons? You feel what I'm saying? You notice that? Like they never say that. It's always a demon. It's never some positive shit. They're like, oh, well, if you have sex with someone and they're upset or they're angry, they might pass off their negative energy towards you. So I'm like, well, if I'm happy, can I pass off my positive energy to them? Like, we can't do that? You know what I'm saying? But but even all that talk is making sex into something special.
Right.
So what happens is that if you go out and you hook up with a chick for 5 minutes, you're like, really not that serious. You understand what I'm saying? Like, again, I can eat a cheeseburger in probably 5 minutes, or probably it might take me longer to eat the cheeseburger than the fuck. If that's the case, we'll have sex for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's on this cheeseburger thing.
Now, cheeseburgers is good. Shout out to the cheeseburgers. Oh. That's crazy.
Sex itself is not necessarily special. I think again, like I say, you got to customize your game. You gotta, this is why I talk about, charging chicks to the game, and looking for quality and as opposed to quantity. You know what I'm saying? Like, because personally, I don't want to be given that type of attention to just any female. Like we gotta at least get along and have a mutual something. You know what I'm saying? Like some type of chemistry. We got to see eye to eye in a certain type of way. Like we got to actually, like each other to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, it don't got to be a whole deep connection and nothing like that, but. Like, you see that chick that I described earlier where she was all on her phone and she wasn't paying attention to the dude taking her out and all this type of stuff. Like, me personally, a chick don't deserve dick from me that act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't do, like, that does, even though she bad as shit, I can't get horny for her. Like, I can't get hard for her. You feel me? Because I know the quality of person that she is, and it doesn't make sense to me to even give her that type of time and attention.
Right.
I got another chick that is, fully attentive and thoughtful and thinks about my interests and is interested in things that I find interesting and all this type of shit. And she's looking towards me and she's following my leadership and she's being cooperative and all of these things.
Right.
She deserves
Dick is a gift.
She deserves the gift. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So certain chick like that, guys, understand that, this is why it's a numbers game. This is exactly why it's a numbers game, because sex itself, the act of sex itself is not special.
Right.
But the special part comes with you.
Exactly.
The specialness of sex comes from whatever is going on in here. So it's like we were talking about before, where so many cats talking about, oh yeah, chasing women is an empty existence. And it's like, nah, it's an empty existence for you, bro.
Right, exactly.
Understand? Because you out here fucking bitches that you probably shouldn't, you have no business fucking. Understand? You giving bitches the gift that don't deserve the gift. That's why you live in an empty existence.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm actually putting women on task, and they're showing me exactly why they deserve the gift. And then so when I give it to them, it actually becomes something special based on, the dynamics of the game that I put in place. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So sex itself is not special, especially if you just giving it away. Because like I had a caller yesterday. The one, if y'all check the video out, it's called "He Thought Monogamy Could Save Him from the Game" or something like that.
Right.
Where he's mad at the fact that being non-monogamous and fucking around with all these girls, he's enjoying the sex part of it, but he don't feel like he's getting anything of value from these women in the streets.
Right.
And he's like, that's why I want to become monogamous. And I'm like, bro, you think your relations, your the way you relate to women is gonna get better because you switch from non-monogamy to monogamy? No. Right. It's not going to get better until you up your game. It's not going to change until you change something about you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So don't think that sex is going to make you a more confident or a better dude or increase your value. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't work that way. It really don't work that way. Sex is just an activity. You understand what I'm saying? Sex is literally just an activity. So if you don't have anything special inside you to begin with, don't be looking for sex to be special.
Right. Exactly. That's real shit. That's real shit. So let's get to some of these calls. Caller number is 516-371-224, 516-387-1224 is the number. You feel me? What you say?
5 minutes hell no.
I'm telling you, man. You know what's funny though? I feel like sometimes sex feels longer than it actually is. I think in a lot of kids, like intercourse, like when you if you timed from when you first put the dick in until after everything was done, it might be like 5-6 minutes if you think about it for some people. You know what I'm saying? But it'll feel like 25 minutes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, I've had certain times, bro, where I've wanted a woman so fucking bad because honestly, for sex to be long, I have to really make it longer. You understand what I'm saying? But there have been times when I've been with my bottom and I just want her and I want a nut now. Like I just want to grab her and wow, and that's it. Like oh god. Sometimes it be like that, especially if you're in a relationship and you see that person like all the time and stuff, and it's like it's not a big deal.
Right.
In situations like that where it's like you just grab their ass and just jicka and booyah, and that's it. And yeah, it'd be like shit. It'd be like 60 seconds, and you're like, wow.
that crazy quickie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then sometimes you know that you got the playlist set up, and you know there's a song coming up, and it's like I want to fuck to that song, so I'm gonna keep it going.
Long, exactly. That's facts. That's facts. All right, so we're gonna go to 646-513 and then 718. So 646. What's popping? Who this?
It's Shy from Brooklyn. What's good?
Shy, my brother. Did you donate?
Yeah, the cash app.
Also, Shia, I hope you donate in hefty sums of money because your ass been getting a lot of fucking game lately.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm up it.
Go ahead.
We need that money. Stop playing. All right, go ahead.
You funny, Miles. Yeah. So I had a comment question regarding I think the thing you made about women still being able to pair bond after they had a lot of sex.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were talking about your past woman in the past. 2 of them got married and had kids, Locario.
Right.
So here's my question. You said that they can still pair bond, but I would say, or I would argue that just because they married and have kids doesn't mean that they're pair bonded.
So what does it mean to be? What does it mean to be pair bonded?
Personal experience.
What does that mean to be pair bonded?
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it means that the woman has a connection with the guy, that she likes the guy.
Right. Right. So you think a woman's gonna get with a dude, get married, and have kids with him, and be with him for a long time if there's nothing she likes about this dude?
Well, I would say yes and no. I mean, I was in that situation myself where she was with me. My wife, currently we getting divorced, but I'm still married, and we were together and still married, but let's say 5-6 years of the marriage out of 7, it wasn't good. But she still stuck with me because it was easier to stay with me than to just leave. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a good 5-6 years. She didn't really like me. She was with me, but she wasn't with me, as you say. You understand?
Right.
So I don't know. I just feel like just because they are married to the guy and have kids, they for a lot of women, I mean, at some point they can't get the alpha to do that, so they got to get somebody, and they might be settling compared to what they know they really want. And it's like shit. They gotta like something about the guy, but it's not really that they really effing with the guy. And listen, they could be on the side doing what they still need to do on the side, even when they married and have kids.
Right.
So I just feel like that. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Really, that's it.
No, but that's the thing. What you're saying is true. There could be a situation where they're just with the guy just because, but we don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? All we can see is what's happening from the outside, and from what's happening on the outside, it could or could not be them bonding. But the thing is that we know that they're together though. So a lot of times when guys are talking about women, being able to bond, it's more so in the context of saying that the woman won't stick around or won't stay with a guy. You understand what I'm saying? Which most of them do and will. Because if you think about it, who are the ones like, okay, for example, when you deal with women in general, right? A lot of times what happens is usually the woman that's trying to get with the dude, meaning like for a longer term thing, we're trying to fuck, right? So guys are out here fucking, and the woman is like, so where's this going? What does this mean? Like they're the ones that's usually saying this in a lot of cases when it comes to the relationships. The only thing though is that they're usually saying that to the alphas, and the alphas are like, nah, I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? And they just running around doing what they do. So the alphas don't want to get with the girl because they're running around doing what they want to do. Now, and then the betas don't want to get with the girl because she's fucking all the alphas. And they're like, oh, she's a slut, she's a whore. So out of this situation, we have the betas, the alpha, and the woman. The alpha's not trying to get with her. The beta now doesn't want her because she's been fucking the alphas. But in all situations between the beta and the alpha, she's trying to get with both of them. So who can't bond? You see what I'm saying? Like, who's the one that can't bond? You feel what I'm saying? Like, the alphas ain't trying to bond, and the betas ain't trying to bond because she's fucking with the alphas. So, but in both situations, she's trying to bond with both. So who can't bond? Is it the women or the men? You see what I'm saying? That's my whole point with all this stuff, where it's interesting that guys say women can't bond, but we're the ones who supposedly are the gatekeepers of the relationship, correct? So if we're not taking these women on in a relationship and they're saying they want to be in a relationship who can't bond. You see what I'm saying? That's my whole point with this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like the guys are like, hey, we're gonna take these women on and we're gonna do these things. Like all the alphas is like, yeah, ladies, let's get in a relationship, and they get with these alphas, and the alphas get into a relationship, and then the women are just like falling off or like, you know, getting out of there. You understand what I'm saying? The alphas ain't getting with them. Then you have the betas who some of them are like, I don't want to fuck with you because you've been with all these alphas. Or if they do fuck with the woman, right? What happens is that because the dude is, you know, probably has a guy who has weak game, the chick settles for him, right? And then what happens is that she didn't like this nigga anyway that much, and then she kind of leaves. So then he's like, see, she can't bond. You feel what I'm saying? But she probably wasn't interested in him like that anyway. So the guy she's interested in, which is the alpha, isn't interested in her like that. You see what I'm saying? And then you have some of the betas who are like, well, I don't want her anyway because she's been passed around. And then you have the betas who get with her, but she's settling for them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this whole fucking circle that goes around where nobody's getting satisfied, except for maybe the alpha, because all he wants to do is fuck. You understand what I'm saying? That's really all it is.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the point of it is that the woman can pair bond, and let's say they have, 100 sex partners. They can still pair bond, assuming that they like the guy. That it's just the guy they like.
Yeah,
sexually attracted.
Yeah,
right?
that's how it works.
Okay.
It's like that with anybody. A man is going to be able to bond with a woman that he likes and that he's compatible with. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, sex, like the act of sex, literally has nothing to do with a person's ability to bond with someone in a relationship unless there was some sort of sexual trauma. And having multiple sex partners is not sexual trauma unless there was actual sexual trauma in those situations. Like the act of just having sex with a lot of people is not sexual trauma. You understand what I'm saying? So a woman can have sex with one guy and had sexual trauma and she won't be able to bond with some nigga because she had sexual trauma with that dude. You see what I'm saying? A woman can have sex with 100 dudes, had no sexual trauma, and be able to bond with the next guy she gets with. You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, bro.
Right.
All right.
Facts. All right. Thanks for the info.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right, let's go to 513. 513, what's popping? Who this?
Hey guys, what is up? This is Chris from Cincinnati. Yes, I did donate $10.
Chris, what up? What's going on?
All right, what up, Chris?
What's good?
Chris Sloan.
Man, I tell you, man, this subject is directly up my alley. I was dealing with a woman this past weekend, and I actually met her at the grocery store, right? And actually, she actually talked to me first, right? So I told her to put my number in my phone, and she said, no, why don't you put my number into your phone? I said, no, put your number into my phone. So,
at that point.
What is that?
No, I was just saying I would have walked away at that point, but go ahead with your story. My bad.
I did. I was actually going to walk away, but she kept on insisting. But she did finally put my number into her phone, right? Okay. I was in line, getting my, checking out my groceries, and she actually called me in line and said, "Oh, I don't like to date here. Why don't we meet up here?" See, that's where I messed up at. So I screwed up the whole entire thing right there, right? So anyhow, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a bad situation good. So what I did, I got dressed, went to the place, and we were talking, and I brought up sex and all that stuff. Do you know what she said to me, Miles and Locario?
What happened?
She said to me that, any woman that has casual sex with a guy has low self-esteem. That's what she said.
She's done. I'd have been like, listen, well, you must have the lowest self-esteem ever because you about to fuck soon. You feel me? Because
all right, so Chris, what ultimately happened with this chick? Ultimately, like what's like? Let's get to the.
No. Oh, what ultimately happened is like I didn't deal with her after that because I asked her. I said, so wait a minute. So you never been so attracted to the guy that you've been physical? And she said no. Like really? And she said, why would I let a guy penetrate me? I don't really see the value in that. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. So you're saying to me that your vibrator at home has more value than an actual guy giving you pleasure? That was like mind-boggling to me.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing. You first of all, see, K-Zang is going to say exactly what I was going to say. He said you fucked up with the back and forth thing. Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. As soon as she said that low self-esteem shit, it's like, okay, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? We're done. Because
I would have been done in the fucking supermarket. That's what I'm telling you.
Right. Like we're done. Because she see what happens is that she's a bullshitter. She's bullshitting. She's talking a bunch of shit that's not real.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And then what happens is that you're entertaining her in the situation. You see what I mean? So if anything, if she had your information, you'd be like, well, listen, whenever you're ready to exercise this low self-esteem you got, just holler at me so we can get this cracking. Just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it. You see what I mean? Because all of that extra shit is just uncooperative behavior. See, this let me tell you guys something, right? I did a TikTok video maybe last year when I first got on TikTok, and I said in the video, and this shit, like a lot of people watch it. I probably had like 200,000 views or whatever, and all these women got mad at the video. I basically said that women have no identity, right? And what I meant by that is that women don't necessarily stand on any one particular thing. You understand? They go with whatever they need to go with for the moment that will benefit them at the moment. You understand what I'm saying? The opportunity. So what happens is that usually when a woman is encountering a man that she's interested in, right? Wherever he's taking the conversation or wherever direction he's going, she'll go that direction. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're talking to a girl, even if she thought in her mind, like, oh, I don't really like casual sex, I'm not really into that. And if a guy was like, listen, girl, I'm trying to get together with you. I want to, just take your clothes off and just have a good time, yada, yada, yada. Now she's into casual sex. You understand what I'm saying? Because of that guy. Yeah. You see what I mean? So whenever a woman is just all over the place talking a bunch of shit about some other shit that you're not really on, all that's showing is that she ain't really got that interest. Because if she had that interest, if the interest was high, she'd be on what you're on. You understand what I'm saying? This chick could be a vegetarian. Yeah. Nigga, soon as you talk about, oh, I want to go get some cheeseburgers, you feel what I'm saying? That chick gonna go to you to Five Guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she might not eat the cheeseburger, but she going to you to Five Guys. Trust and believe. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all it is, man. When they be on that bullshit, it's whatever. It's whatever.
And let me tell you guys this: just because a woman talks to you first, i.e., gives you choosing signals, doesn't mean she's down to sleep with you. This is a great example of that.
Exactly. Exactly.
All I want to know is there anybody out there that could give me a situation where a chick showed that she wasn't compliant from the beginning and it still worked out?
Right. Exactly.
Anybody can show me that.
It hardly ever happens. You understand what I'm saying?
Because as soon as you said, put my number in your phone, and she didn't automatically get her phone and start putting the number in, as soon as that did not happen, see, because you understand, I need y'all to understand, looking at Chris's story, and thank you, Chris, for sharing your story. But look at Chris's story and think about this. Think about the time he spent on this bitch. Think about that. Think about as soon as you say, hey, take out your phone, put my number in there. No, you take out your phone and put my number in there.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go back and before I say another word to her, my time would have been better spent hollering at the bitch that just walked past me in the other grocery aisle.
Right.
Because as soon as I see a lack of cooperation, it is over.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Everything else is just time wasted. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's real shit. But Chris, we appreciate your call, my brother. Got to get a few more of these. Let's go to 720. 720 is popping. Who this? 720. 720 going once. 720 going twice. All right, you out of there, man.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, 734. 734. What's popping? Who this? 734.
Hey, what's up? This is Jamie.
Jamie, what's going on, my brother?
You hear me?
Yes, sir. Did you donate?
What's up? Let me send it to y'all. What's y'all cash app? I was trying to find it. I just clicked on.
Oh, you made me already press the button. Damn it. All right, well, what's your question? What's going on?
No, I promise I got y'all, bro.
All right, what's the question?
I was wondering, man, how do you because I just moved back to my to Michigan, right? And I was in Florida before. And the culture down there was like you walk down the street, everything's partying, everything it's shit to do everywhere, right? But now I'm back up here and I don't have my own place just yet. So I'm wondering, like, how do I keep that same level of like my dating life so it doesn't suffer when there's less shit to do? So like especially since I don't have my own place yet.
And so wait, where you staying?
I'm staying in Michigan, like it's like rural Michigan, basically.
No, but I mean, where are you staying at? You say you don't have your own place. Where are you staying at?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying with my aunt. So it's like until I get my apartment and shit like that. Because I just moved back here like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, and so what's the issue? You saying that because you don't have your own place, you can't go out and meet women and date? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like the culture down there in Miami and shit. I don't know where y'all are from or whatever, but because I'm like I said, I'm new here. But the culture down there is like everywhere you go is some shit to do. You can walk down the street, there's something to do. Up here, it's like nothing but industrial shit. Really, like you got to drive an hour away, and me not having my own place is like the logistics is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
like,
so you out in like
whatever.
So you out in like the fucking like the fucking country and shit, right?
Well, you ever been to Michigan? If you fly into the airport, DTW, it's out there where it's nothing. There's no like city and nothing like that. It's just the airport and then like industrial shit.
Damn. Well, you nigga, you gonna have to go to to the nearest city and figure that shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, what about? Are you using dating apps?
Yeah, I just got back on dating apps, and I'm about to get some pictures taken and all that. But I was doing pretty well down there. It was like something to do all the time. So, and I had like a little house with my cousin and shit like that. So we had that going. But up here it's like shit. I gotta ask, there's no clubs really around here, or any of that, and that's not even really my scene that much anymore.
Right. What's the nearest city? Or how close is the nearest city?
About like 30, 45 minutes away.
All right, well, bro, you're gonna have to get some transportation and take your ass out to that area. Because if you
I got it.
Right. So if you in them situations, bro, that shit is like, that's a no-go in them type of situations where there's nothing going on, nothing around and shit. There's not a good amount of people in that shit. You got to just go to the nearest city and figure out what's going on over there, or like Miles said, get on them dating apps, set your fucking miles for that downtown Michigan or some shit or whatever it is like that, and then go there. You feel what I mean? You're gonna have to do that. Okay. You might have to fucking rent like a fucking Airbnb for the weekend or some shit out there. You understand what I'm saying? And then just go hard.
Yeah.
So that's the only way. Because go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that. My bad. I'm saying like you know how if a chick got high interest or whatever, like you meet her at a club or some type of event, you can kind of escalate it there. Like I don't mean to say escalated there, but you know, it's kind of like you can kind of build up. But out here, it's like I almost got to sell the chick on wanting to fuck me, so it won't matter where we go. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because it's kind of like I live with my aunt and shit like that. I'm 24, so it's like it looks bad in the situation. The logistics is fucked up. You know.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you are you working right now or nothing? Or you live and work because you ain't got no money right now?
Yeah, I'm working right now, but it's gonna take me. I'm trying to. I was down there for like the pandemic shit and all that, so I was living it up down there basically.
Damn.
But,
well, honestly, this is the thing with you, bro. This is the thing what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to find some way. Like I would say this for you right now. Get on them dating apps, right? Right. And fucking set your shit for the nearest city that you can get to. You understand what I'm saying? Start talking to those girls. And then what you can do is either meet them out there. You understand what I'm saying? Or you're gonna have to, like, let me ask you a question. So how would your aunt feel about you fucking girls in the crib?
Oh no, she like super conservative and shit like that. You know?
See, you fucking this shit up. Why did you move back with her for? Why'd you move in with her? Like, why'd you move?
Because basically I went down there to because it was jobs and shit down there without the restrictions. Okay. So I was I don't want to say it on air because I know how shit is. Right. But it was certain shit I was trying to avoid.
Right. That's damn. That's what you're gonna have to do, bro. You're gonna have to meet chicks in the other city. I mean, in the city near you, right? Fucking go to their spot or rent a fucking hotel or Airbnb in that area. That's basically what you need to do for right now. That's like you know what I'm saying? Other than that, because if you can't bring chicks back there, then it make no sense to bring them back to where you're at because you ain't got nowhere to take them. So it's better to go where the women are, set up shop there, and then try to make something happen over there. You see what I'm saying? That's all you can do at this point.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like when I'm out in public and shit, I see chicks that I would normally ask out because I can just if the date doesn't automatically go well, my bad, bro. I'm outside. It's cold as fuck. But if the date doesn't go well, then I can just kind of like escalate it at my place the second time or whatever. But now it's like I can kind of make it like a one shot. So if I'm at a club or something like that, that's different. But if I'm out in public and shit, I basically was trying to expand my options outside of just clubs and shit like that. Because I can go to a city and like find bitches out there, but I mean, like every day-to-day life is kind of hard to set that up when you don't have your own place and shit.
That's the thing. Online dating, bro. You got to get up on that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the easiest shit for you to do at this point. And then once you got your shit set up, then you go, open up a little more things that makes it happen. But appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
Wait, do you hang up already?
I hung up on him already. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if he's listening, another thing you could do is download Eventbrite. The app Eventbrite and look for events in whatever area you in and see if that might help you to hook up with, meet different people in the area.
Right. Facts. So 501, what's popping? Who this?
What's up? This is Zach.
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
I'm pressing in now.
Why y'all motherfuckers be lying ass? Y'all gonna make Miles jump through the screen and get at y'all niggas
right now.
All right, so what's your question?
So I have a big question. I just want to like analyze the situation with y'all real quick. So basically, I was able to, pull a girl that was older than me. I'm 22. She was 24, and she was very beautiful as well. I usually do pull pretty girls as well. I look like I would say I'm a pretty handsome guy myself, but in this situation. It was a weekend before Valentine's. I'm a collegiate athlete, right? So,
what's the question though? What's the question? What is the question? Like, what's going on? What's the question?
Okay, the question is basically, I got sick one weekend. I took her out on a date for this Valentine's thing, and throughout the week, I was sick. And
how come they don't know how to ask a fucking question? They keep telling the story, even though you say ask a question. What's up with y'all?
Right, what's the question, bro? Like, what is the question?
I don't know. I don't even know how to really send it. Send it out as a question. So I kind of ask it like this. So basically, the girl, she basically blamed me to a point that I stole something from her crib. And so it's like, what the hell?
Wait.
So I'm trying to give y'all some more context.
Hold on. Wait. So
yeah, so I'm trying to see it. Am I tripping? Because I went to the restroom one time. She kissing all on me and stuff like that as well. But it's like, okay,
I'm lost. So how is she blaming? So what did she say you stole from her crib?
So I went to the restaurant one time and she was saying basically she had a ring in her bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I'm in my crib right now. I don't know what happened to the ring.
Mm.
And she says, well, she asked me to set up another date on the weekend. So we set that up. Date come up. She's nowhere to be seen. And I basically hit her up, hey, we going on our date still. What I get is, no, I don't feel comfortable about how my ring went missing. So is that like manipulation?
No, that's you charge her ass to the game. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Charge her ass to the game. Because if you're trying to set up a date and she talking about some other shit that's her problem, it's not like she said to you, hey, I'm curious. Did you see like a ring somewhere in my crib? Because I just can't find my ring for some reason, right? Like, and then that'll be that, and then y'all go on a date. But she's basically she said that she thinks you took it.
Basically, she didn't say I took it. She said she don't feel comfortable about how her ring went missing.
Yeah, charge her ass to the game, bro. She's done. She's done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for that. You understand what I'm saying? It's a fucking wrap.
Yo, this chick is she's really cute, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you guys, does anybody see what I'm talking about? Like, do I really have to say it? Yeah, the only reason why you even calling us, and you ain't even fucking donate, nigga. You gonna call us about this shit. You ain't even donate, and you trying to keep a bitch around just because she good looking, and she's accusing you of a crime. She's accusing you of a crime, and you still don't know that you're supposed to charge her to the fucking game just because she cute, just because she good looking. Y'all niggas kill me. Y'all get on the fucking Bad Boy membership and save your own life, bro. Get on the Bad Boy membership and save your own fucking life.
It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, charge her.
Accusing you of a crime. And you should I try to say the situation, or should I try to
Yeah, bro.
Hey, yo,
she's
done. I appreciate the advice. Look, I appreciate the advice.
All right, my brother. All right, so let's go to 713 to 612. 713, what's popping?
Yes, sir. How you doing, guys? This is the Monogamous Player, and yes, sir, I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Yeah, guys, happy Friday. I just want to let y'all know, man, great topic, because this topic really lists all the points that you talked about, Mr. Collier and Miles. I actually live those points. One of the things that I want to talk about is about when you're a guy and you having a lot of sex out here or whatever, like when you first doing it, and this is when I was like in my late teens, early 20s to my mid 20s, I was having a lot of sex, but it was a lot of random sex. So it was a lot of like pump and dumps, or it might be a fling with a girl here and there, whatever the case may be. A girl might stay around maybe for like a month, and then it flattens, it's over, right? But then as I gotten older, my sexual lifestyle it's turned into less women but more quality. So instead of me having a sex with 30 random females, I started to be more strategic, and I only had about maybe like 3 or 4, legit chicks that I had good casual situations with, that I made it last for years and years moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And if any girl wanted to be a part of that team, then as you say, she had to earn it. As what you were saying, Miles, about like your main chicks, those are the ones that deserve the nuts, or those are the ones that deserves the coconut oil massages, or like the foreplay and everything, right? You can't give that to a girl that's just fresh in the game. You know what I'm saying? So as I got older, yes, when I was single, I was still having a lot of sex and stuff like that, but it was more so with 3 or 4 women versus me having random sex with 30 different females.
Right.
Another thing I want to talk about. Oh, and by the way, guys, I want to thank y'all for the honest critiques about the dating profile. I really do appreciate that.
That's
for that.
what's up.
Another thing I do want to say, it was another point about the condom situation, Mr. Locario. I very much so agree about the whole condom situation, right? And I just want to just go ahead and be a testament to why you need to use a condom. All right, for the longest, I've always been very, very militant about using condoms because my dad taught me that. So every time I would have sex, unless I had a condom, I wouldn't have sex, right? But then it got to a point, maybe in like my mid-20s, where I kind of started to, test the waters a little bit. Like, what the worst could happen, or it couldn't happen to me, right? So there was this one chick, her identity is irrelevant, but she was a chick that I was having sex with, throughout the years, you know what I'm saying? From high school all the way up to adulthood, right? So we was having sex on and off. So, and we would have like little binges. So this one particular time I went to her house and, I had the condom, I had everything ready, right? And during this time, I guess she was cheating on her man. So I proceeded to put the condom on, but she was like, "Oh, Daniel, it's all good. I'm on birth control. I got the shot, I got the pill, and all this and all that, right?" So my stupid ass, because the pussy is good, I said, "Okay," and I smashed her, right? Now, mind you, Mr. Locario, now the pussy was great, right? The pussy was deep. It felt like the Caribbean Sea. It felt like the Pacific Ocean. That night, it just felt amazing, right? The next day, I get up to go pee. My shit burning. You see what I'm saying? It gets a shot. You see what I'm saying? So that was a testament of why. Thank you. I needed that. Right. That was one of those type of moments. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, guys, you have to put on a condom unless you is willing to have a baby with this chick, or you willing to be with this chick. There's no reason for you to be smashing random chicks, or even if a chick that because as I say, Mr. Locario, these chicks lie. Like, yeah, you might feel like you know a chick because you've been smashing them for years. But just because I've been smashing her for years don't mean that she wasn't smashing other guys.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and she had a boyfriend then. So I should have thought like, well, she's having unprotected sex with her boyfriend. Why would I have unprotected sex with her? And she cheating on him with me. You see what I'm saying? So that was one of those dumb moments that I had. So that's the one thing I definitely want to say, guys. Please use protection because in the moment it feels great, but then after the moment it's not so great. Especially when you're dealing with a baby on the way, or you're dealing with some type of transmitted infection that you can't get rid of, or in some cases you can't get rid of. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be very, very strategic and smart when it comes to having sex with these females, and definitely with a lot of different females. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. Great game, and this topic is right on point. Y'all have a great day.
Appreciate it, my brother. That's what's up. Anonymous player in the building. Real quick, before I get to the next calls, shout out to Chris for the $10 donation. Shout out to Mike for the $10 donation. And shout out to Taffy for the $10 donation. So, guys, make sure you hit that donate button at the top before you call and get that shit cracking. So let's go to 612. 612, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on, man? I called in last week, didn't have time to talk with you, and I just wanted again. Everybody thought in the chat that I was messing around with that $100. I ain't playing.
Appreciate it, bro.
And you thought I was a troll.
Appreciate it. Did you donate though? Did you donate this time?
Yes, sir. Again.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. See, that's what I'm talking about. My man's in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, man. So I got a quick question. I just want to know your thoughts on this, man. I'm messing with a different level, I guess I would say, of chick now. So I'm like, she's a former model, and I just want to know what your thoughts are on, like, you just approach it the same way, right? Based on everything you've been saying. It's not
wait, caller. I need you to explain to me, what is the different level? What are you talking about?
Right.
All right. Let me be specific. Like, there's girls that you mess with where you don't really care for, like they don't really do it for you. Like, they don't really stimulate me much, right? And there's girls who are like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's kind of hot, you know what I'm saying? That's the different level to me. That's what I mean by that. And so, like,
you think that that's a different level?
Well, for me it is. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like,
okay. So let me ask you, what type of value has this woman brought to your life?
Oh, I've only been on one date with her, so.
So you went on one date with her?
So I lost.
Yeah, you said you went on one date?
And yeah.
Okay.
And I got another one this weekend with her. So I'm just trying to see
who's paying for these dates?
Huh?
Who's paying for these dates, sir?
I'm just going off a drink, Miles.
Who is paying for the date, sir?
Me.
Okay, so I ask you one more time. What type of value has this woman brought to your life?
I'm still working on that. I'm trying to figure out what she can bring.
So that's what I'm saying. Where is this whole different level though? I'm not getting it. I mean, yeah, she does it for you because she's physically attractive to you, but where did she bring any type of real benefit to you, my brother?
That's a good point, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like the approach to me, my thought is, do I need to be doing anything different?
No, this is what we're trying to get you to understand. You don't do anything different, period, no matter who the woman is. You understand what I'm saying? No matter who she is. You understand? I don't care if it's the fucking the chick, you know, the chick in the back of the club or the freaking Queen of England. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter who she is. Because what's gonna happen, or because this is the thing. Based off of how you're talking right now, what's most likely gonna happen in this situation is you're gonna go on a few dates with her, and nothing's gonna fizzle out. You understand what I'm saying? And it's gonna fizzle out because she can see and recognize that you're the type of guy that's putting her on a pedestal. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, she's not gonna have any attraction to you because she's gonna see you as beneath her. You understand what I'm saying? A woman can only be attracted to a guy who she sees as equal or greater than her.
Caller. So you haven't smashed yet, correct?
You broke up.
Have you smashed?
I only got the second base with her the first date.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna need you to answer questions directly. Have you smashed?
No, not yet.
Okay, thank you so much. Jesus Christ, thank you so much. He answered a fucking question. Listen. Now, this is about to be the second date, right? This is the second date, correct?
Correct.
Do you have a plan to smash?
Always. Every time I go on any date. Yes.
Okay, now, cool. That's great. That's awesome. Congratulations. Now, what are you going to do if you make the offer to smash and she doesn't want to smash?
I guess it's a wrap for that night.
It's a wrap for that night. So, but what are you going to do after that night concerning her?
Nothing, I guess. I'm gonna leave it up to her to reach out.
I hope that's what you actually do, bro. I hope that's what you actually do. I really do. I know you watch us, and I know that you know what to say, and you know what sounds good to us. But remember that the only person that you're lying to, if you are lying, is yourself. All right.
So what happened on the first date when y'all just like was kissing or some shit?
Yeah, it was good. Like we went out, had some drinks, and like within like an hour and a half, we was already like at it. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I couldn't take her back to my spot is couldn't get the sitter. So that was what's up.
Oh, so you say you couldn't get a who?
So she couldn't get a sitter.
Oh, so she has
at a certain time.
Wait. So wait. If she couldn't get a sitter, how was she out on the date with you?
Right.
No. I'm sorry. The timing, it was a wrap already. Like I didn't know she had a cap on the night in the evening.
Oh, so you're saying that she had to get back at a certain time because the sitter is,
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I was like, okay, well, shit, that's what it is. Then we'll link up, and that's why it's the following weekend.
You should have been like, listen, call your sitter and tell her you're gonna be late, and you're gonna give her a tip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I tried. I really tried.
Right. Well, this is the thing, bro. This always saying, Don't put her on a pedestal. Because what it sounds like already is that you already have her on a pedestal. And what she's doing is, and because, see, this is the thing. When a woman knows that you're feeling her like that, you understand? And she may not necessarily, like, she might be neutral, because there's times when girls are neutral. What neutral means is that it's not that she's not feeling you, but it's not that she's all the way feeling you. She's like, okay, he's all right. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is, if she's neutral, which it probably sounds like she could be based off the situation, since she can tell, I'm sure she can tell that you're feeling her heavy, right? She's going to try to use that to her advantage, which means that she's going to try to string along the situation before y'all fuck. Which means that she can see you. She's going to either have you in boyfriend category, or she's going to have you in a situation where she's going to try to just use you for attention. You see what I'm saying? But that's coming. But that's coming from you having the mindset that she's at a different level. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you said that already, you're losing. You see what I mean? Because there's no different level. You see what I'm saying? If there is any type of level, the levels should be dictated by you based off of where she should be in the situation based off of your program. You were saying, oh, this feels like a different level because she's so hot and I really like her. You understand what I'm saying?
It sounds nasty just hearing it. Like, it sounds like you know when somebody scrapes their fucking nails across a chalkboard?
Right.
When he said it, it was like it was static in the fucking headphones when he said that shit, bro.
Because, bro, you're already putting her above you. Is what I'm saying. Because just because she looks good, just because you think she looks good, right? That's nothing. There's a lot of women out there that look good, just as good as her, and probably even better than her, that you will see or meet in your life. So that cancels itself out. It's like, okay, well, you look good. We went out on one date. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're looking at it in the sense of like, this is all it takes for a woman to move me, or for her to, even like for me to even think about her in any significant way, then what happens is that your standard is too low. You understand what I'm saying? So right now at this moment, you have low standards for what you require in a woman, which, unfortunately most dudes have that, which is why women are out here running amok, because y'all ain't got no standards. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just take them because they look good. You feel what I'm saying?
Got it.
You see what I mean? Let me ask you a question. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I got one.
Okay, so you got a kid and she got a kid. Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, I'm like, if you ain't got no kids, she got kids, and you thinking like, you know what I'm saying? That
level.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bruh, like, what is going on? But yeah, just go, see her again and build that sexual tension, and make sure that if she ain't really trying to do it, you just tell her, listen, holler at me when you're ready to make this happen, and that's it. You feel what I'm saying?
And also, caller, just so you know, just to answer your question simply, you treat every woman the same.
Right.
You understand, bro? Don't you customize your game to who you are. You don't customize the game to a new chick coming in, and just because she's cuter or she's this or she's that. The only time you customize your game according to the female, and it still has to do with you, but if you customize the game according to the female, is after she's been a part of your squad, or she's been in your life for a certain amount of time, and she's earned certain rights, or she's earned certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
But all of those rights and positions and perks is still dictated by you.
Right.
You understand? But any new chick coming into the situation, she get treated like everybody else, because she got to go through the rites of passage to get to any quote unquote level.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Right. Stop getting fucking blinded by a bitch's looks. Please. Right. I beg you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Real talk. But caller, we appreciate it. Call my brother. We're gonna holler at you later, man. Be safe. Appreciate it. So let's go to 646. 646 was popping. Who this?
Yo, y'all really make my dick hard, yo.
Oh yeah.
You a bitch, nigga. You call me, nigga. You wasting my time, bitch ass nigga. Fuck
And he was probably on hold for like 40 minutes.
Exactly. Moses, what's popping, Moses? What's going on?
I donated, man. What's going on? Listen, I wasn't gonna call in, but you know what? I decided to call in.
What's going on? What's going on?
Listen, man. I think I have a 911 situation, man. Thanks to the Bad Boys membership, because listen, like I have 2 extra chicks already. One is coming into my town. You understand? To fuck with me. If she really wants to have sex with me, because I was building that shit over the phone, the sexual attention. And another chick, you understand? I got with her. I bagged her yesterday, right? And then she wants me to put me on to her friend. You understand? Like she was like, yo, Moses, you really do look cute. I want to hook you up with my friend. Now, what's your thoughts on that?
Wait.
Before I get to the third question.
Wait. So you hollered at a chick and she said she want to hook you up with her friend?
Yeah.
Listen, that means she's not feeling you, which is why she's trying to hook you up with the friend, bro. But that's just weird. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she trying to have a threesome? Like, what is she like? What is that's goofy. That's goofy. I wouldn't even respond to that shit. Like, listen, I would charge ass to the game, because if you hollering at her to make something happen with her, and then she's like, no, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
Oh, okay. Because I want to be now. I have a third question, but before I get to my third question, it's simply short. But with this girl, so I'm like, I think you said it on one of the memberships where if a chick tried to she tried to set me up with a friend, but I remember I know a dude who gets women. The woman actually put him on to a friend, and he ended up smashing her friend, and then friend zoning that chick. Because I remember you said that also. You could do that also.
Right. No, this time, this is the thing.
Correct.
If you tell a girl, right, to holler at her friend, like let's say you at a party, you talking to a girl or whatever, or you know of a girl, and then you say, yo, what's up with your friend? That's one thing. But if you're trying to get at a girl and then she says, I'm gonna pass you off to my friend, right? What I'm saying is charge her ass to the game. Because what I'm saying is this, is that if she actually was into you, she would not be passing you off to the friend. And then usually what happens is that the friend in most cases isn't going to be receptive to you anyway, because she's passing you along. Because the friend is like, well, if you don't want him, why the fuck would I want him? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's up with this guy? Where you see what I mean? Like, remember, listen.
Yeah, but
women, listen. Let me say something. Women generally don't like their friends like that in the first place. So they're not going to just do nice. So there's this awesome guy who's amazing. I'm going to just give him to you. That's not how shit works. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how they do it. But go ahead, Moses.
Yeah. But before, listen, like, okay, I'm gonna charge that to the game, because she didn't. It's not like when I walked up to her, she said that, but she said that after I got her number and I tried to set up a date to meet up with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She said,
so she ain't really feeling it.
Then I'm gonna charge her.
Right, just charge her ass to the game.
So, but now but listen, this is a different chick now, right? I'm not talking about the same chick I called before. This is 3 different chicks now. The third one, listen, she's a chick. She be fucking a lot of dudes, right? Now, what happened is that I remember she's sexually attractive to me, right? But she got pregnant like 3 times from some other niggas, and then she coming back crying to me.
What's your question? What's your question, Moses? Moses, come on, you know what it is, bro. What's your question?
Yeah. So I would like to know, why would a chick do that? Basically, do some shit like
bro. Why do you care? Please tell me why you actually care.
I don't care.
Why the fuck are you asking? Why are you why I ask you, why do you care? You say I don't care. So why are you asking the question then, bro?
It's my fault, man. But yo, yeah, thanks for taking my call, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
Did you answer his first question?
I don't even know what was his first question. I forgot.
You already hung up on him?
Yeah, he's done. He's done. All right, so listen, we're gonna take some of these questions in the chat and we're gonna wrap this up really quick. Oh man, that's funny shit, man.
Shout out to Moses though, because I'm gonna tell you something. From the first time he ever called to now, he sounds way different.
Right.
Like he sounds a lot more confident. He sounds a little bit more like he's getting into his own identity. So shout out to Moses, man. Appreciate him for all that.
All right, so T says, "Do you stay with a chick who doesn't give you head?" Hell no. All right, so excuse my lack of knowledge, but what the fuck is pair bonding? So
yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Fuck it.
That's goofy shit that niggas is worried about because they don't know how to keep women around.
Right.
Is casual sex worth pursuing? Yes. Is it simpish to smash a woman quickly who hasn't proven herself to you if she hasn't done anything for me except looks? Is vetting still required before you reward her with dick? Yes, that's the thing. No chick is getting dick unless she proved herself to me. So proving herself to me could be simply as I told her to do something and she did it. Right. And saying without fucking giving me attitude, or just like when Chris called up and he said, "Yo, put the number in the phone," and she's like, "Well, you put my number in." She's not getting my dick because I'm walking away. You understand what I'm saying? So from the jump, if I see you and I'm like, "Yo, you look like you look like the type of chick I want to fuck," right? Because I'm attracted to your body, right? So now I'm like, okay, listen, I need you to do this or do that, or I'm telling you something, or I'm talking to you, or you understand, whatever I'm doing, if you're not cooperating with that, then I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? If she's cooperating with that, then we can move on to certain things and shit could pop off.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is, and the reason why when we talk about dick being a gift, right? It's not necessarily just even saying it in the sense of dick in general. But my dick is a gift. The fact that you're even getting my dick, you're being in my presence, you're actually sharing space with me, that's the gift. You understand what I'm saying? So any type of energy, any type of thing that you're getting from me is a gift because I don't need to be here. You understand what I'm saying?
My presence is a gift.
Exactly, facts. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know? So it says, what do words like demisexual, sapiosexual, pansexual, etc. have in common? They're all sexual. Well, see, that's true. They just try to make it some complicated shit just because. I said, is it fine if you've been seeing and smashing a chick for about 1 year and you plan not to make her your girlfriend, although you guys do things like go out for a meal, sleep over because she lives far? Bruh, you guys got to understand, you're setting yourselves up for drama when you do shit like this. Let me tell you guys something. If you're with a chick for like a year and a half, whatever it is like that, and you don't want her as a girlfriend, right? What that means is that for that year and a half, you can't really be seeing her like that. Meaning you might see her once every 2 months. You understand what I'm saying? You don't talk to her on the phone. You don't have meals with her. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is, because you've known that girl for that long, you fuck around with her here and there, but you're not, like around her all the time. Now, if you're seeing this girl like every week and shit, y'all having meals, y'all sleeping over and all this other stuff, what's going to happen is at some point, she's going to be like, yo, what the fuck is up with this? Like, I want to be with you. And then you're going to be like, nah, we just kicking it, blah, blah, blah. And then what's going to happen is you're going to have some drama happen, because what you're doing is that you're basically putting her in a position to where you're not necessarily you're taking her in a certain direction that you're not willing to go. You're not really trying to go that direction, but you're taking her along that direction. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're You fucking took her to the airport, but she can't get on the plane. You understand? You took her to the ship, but she can't get on the boat or whatever. You understand? You took her to fucking the restaurant, but she can't eat. You understand what I'm saying? Don't take her there. You see what I'm saying? You're taking her there. Stop taking these chicks there if you don't want them to be in that position. So if you have a chick who, you know, you like to fuck her, but you don't really want her to be your girl, you could fuck her, but don't be having meals with her. Having her sleep over, seeing her every fucking week and all. Like, stop doing that type of shit.
And stop coming up with excuses because she lives far.
Right.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck about that. If she was too far, then she couldn't come over to your house, or you couldn't go over to her house in the first fucking place.
Right.
She was that far. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that they're able to come over to sleep over means they're not far enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take your, like, either meet halfway or shorten the date so they got enough time to take their ass back home. Don't be irresponsible with your time and then allow the sleepovers. And then that's like what in this type of situation, it's like both of you are like leading each other on type shit. Okay, you saying you don't want to make her your girl, but your actions are saying something different. So that, like you said, Locario, that lead to a lot of drama.
Mm-hmm. I gotta be careful with that shit. He says, I'm 46. How do I stay hard wearing condoms? Nigga, you gotta figure that out on your own, bro. I mean, like
that might be a health issue, bro.
Yeah, you gotta go to the doctor. They could tell you like you might be something going on with you physically. You said, how do I stop wanting reassurance that I'm on a good path? Well, what? He's saying them deep ass questions. Well, listen, you have to stop worrying about everybody else's opinions or what everybody else thinks is a good path. Because the path is for you, that's the good path because you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like your path is good because you want that path. That's good for you. So you just got to trust in the path that you're taking and just, do that.
Or you can hold on one second. Or you could go to the description in the video, or go to Miles in the Game on Instagram and schedule yourself a 60-minute consultation.
Facts.
So
Facts. So did you ever tell a woman that you're feeling, or just what? Did you ever tell a woman?
You have to say, tell her what you're feeling.
Or you should just keep your mouth shut. Well, what do you mean specifically though? Because if you mean tell her what you're feeling in the sense of, or I should say this, tell a woman what you want to happen, right? You don't have to tell a woman how you're feeling about anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make a difference necessarily. Meaning, like, if you want her to like come over your house so y'all can have sex and hook up, tell her that. But you don't be able to be like, hey, I feel like, because I have these feelings for you and I think about you all the time, that we should know, just, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Russell Douglas.
Emotional damage.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to be telling her how you feeling about things all the time and be like, oh, I'm feeling this way and that way today. And, it's like, don't worry about that shit.
Look, here's what it is with feelings, right? You only give a fuck about how you feel while you're getting what you want.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
Right? And if you're getting what you want, then you feel good. So why you need to talk about your feelings? So just focus on getting what the fuck you want. And if a bitch ain't giving you what you want, you understand? Y'all dudes be trying to make this shit way too complicated. Focus on what you want. And if a chick ain't giving you what you want, then next.
Right.
She's done.
Why does a woman who knows you're not going to judge her and is camping to be a girl lie about her body count? She brought it up. So you said, wait, hold on, I gotta read that again. So why does a woman who knows you're not gonna judge her and is campaigning to be a girl, lie about her body count? Well, it's the thing. If she's lying about her body count, she knows you're gonna judge her. You understand? See,
Emotional damage.
If she's campaigning to be your girl, she's going to most likely lie about the body count because she knows that she's dealing with a beta male. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way she can be your girlfriend, is to lie to you and let you think she's not a hoe. Do you understand? You see, y'all guys got to understand this. Like, if she's lying to you, see, sometimes what happens is the way women act towards you basically tells you how they see you.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? It tells them how they see you. So if a woman has to lie to you about her body count or she's trying to act, this is why this is how it goes, right? Like, let's say I meet a girl, right? And usually what will happen is most women, I talked about this the other day, where most women off the rip assume that most of the guys they talk to are betas. You understand what I'm saying? From the rip. She hasn't even said a word to you yet. She hasn't met you yet. But as soon as you talk to her, approach her, interact with her, she's going to assume you're a beta male. Every guy, like most guys. And the reason why is because she's used to dealing with beta males. So this is why a lot of times you'll still encounter women where you're talking to them and they on some, oh, I got to get to know you first, and I got to get to know you more, and I got to take it slow, and I'm not that type of girl. That's the language women say to beta males. This is why on dating apps they say no hookups, because that's the language that beta males believe. They actually believe these women aren't hooking up. So what happens is, and this is why I tell you guys to get this new program that we have on the Bad Boy membership, right? I'm gonna put it up here. The 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male, right? It's because what an alpha male basically tells a woman is, come on, stop the bullshit. I know you're bullshitting. You ain't gotta bullshit me. I'm not like those other niggas. You don't gotta bullshit me. I know you wanna fuck. You ain't gotta bullshit me. See, this is why a lot of times if you look at, like I put like some of my stuff on TikTok or whatever, or even on Instagram, and when women hear us talk sometimes, they'll be like, you guys are so misogynistic, and you guys are, you're just hurt. Who hurt you? All that other stuff, right? They're saying that because they want us to shut up, because they know that if more men woke up, that's going to make them lose their power over the beta males. A lot of beta males will stop being betas. Wow. And women can't have that. They don't want you to stop being a beta because they don't have anyone to fucking take advantage of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that if the girl's lying to you about how many dudes she slept with, or trying to act like she ain't that type of girl and all that other shit and campaigning to be a girl, usually that means that she sees you as a beta.
First of all, again, a man judges by action. Okay? You talking about, how the fuck do you know she knows you're not gonna judge her?
Right.
Chances are she heard you say some beta shit. And even though you say you're not going to judge her, she still knows this nigga gonna judge me, so I got to lie to his beta ass.
Right, exactly.
And the question overall, just bruh, you're on some beta shit. I'm sorry.
That's what happens. This is what I'm saying.
Like you're done. Like campaigning to be my girl. Which bitches? Like, it's so many things wrong with this entire thing. Like, she brought it up. What is she bringing up? Like, why you allow her to even bring up certain things in conversation? And why, even if she brought it up, why the fuck are you entertaining it?
Right. It's crazy. I gotta understand how this shit goes, man. Like, if a woman really wants to have sex with you, and she's that sexually attracted to you, or she's just attracted to you in the sense where she's about what you're about, then she's not gonna see. Let me tell you guys something, right? This is the thing. When you're real with a chick, right? It lowers her defenses. And then what happens is she follows you by also being real. The reason why these women lie to y'all is because y'all lie to them. So she's basically following your lead. That's it. See, a lot of times when guys, you know, you have guys who don't got game who pretend that they want something more from a woman. So then the woman is going to pretend to not be a hoe. That's why women pretend to not be hoes, because they want to give you the illusion they're not so they can get what they want from you. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is. But see, a woman can't pretend to not be a hoe with the alpha, because the alpha is the guy she's being a hoe with. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is.
Why would she bring something like that up if she truly knows you're not going to like? That's the whole thing is a fucking contradiction, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She knows I'm not gonna judge her, but she brings up body count.
Right, that doesn't make any sense. I'm saying, like, dudes be coming up with all these like like questions that they think it is, but it's not really happening because it doesn't make any sense.
And that's a big deal with this whole game shit. And that's why a lot of times we got to do videos over and over again. And sometimes we have to do videos that just prove the definition of shit, because in so many of these situations, based on the questions, it's like guys don't even realize what they're asking, first of all, because they have the incorrect idea about a lot of things concerning game.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Man. Okay, so last question we got, we're gonna wrap it up. It says, had a woman on the first date tell me she had threesomes before. I ended the night not smashing her. Should a woman's track record matter? I don't want to catch a disease. This nigga thinking about a disease? I'd have been thinking about the fact that you told me you had a threesome, giving me this information, and we ain't fucking? Like, seriously?
But see, he said I ended the night not smashing her. So he's it sounds like he's saying that he chose not to smash.
Right, exactly. That's probably what it is too, right? As I'm reading it again, you're right. And he chose not to smash and he's scared about a disease.
So if you're deathly afraid of diseases and you chose not to smash, then why ask the question, bro? What did you?
Right.
And
exactly.
First of all, that shit sounds ridiculous. Just because a woman had a threesome, that's not what's gonna make her catch an STD.
Right.
Like, what are you?
But this is why, but then this is how you know lava's not fucking out here. Because if you're scared to catch an STD, then you shouldn't be fucking, period.
Right. You should just keep it in your pants, bro. Straight up. Like,
right.
Why are you going out on dates?
Mm-hmm.
And let's be clear. As much as y'all don't want to believe it, a part of the reason why a woman agrees to go out on a date is because there is a possibility that she want to smash too.
Exactly.
Not every woman is just going out on dates. I mean, yes, they want that attention. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, they're out here, they want that attention. They want to be taken out. They want this, they want that. But they want to smash too. Right. And a lot of y'all niggas don't know what's going on. So they're not going to smash y'all because y'all niggas don't know what's going on.
Right. Because I'm like, if you're ending a date because you're scared to catch a disease, what date would not catch a disease if you understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. So you're only going to date a woman and find out she's a virgin first. And then, like, what are you going to do?
Yo, and you're better off fucking the woman that's open about her sexual past.
Right.
Because more than likely she'll tell you the truth about her situation. And if she's open about her sexual past, chances are she's a little bit more responsible and she probably get tested more than the average bitch.
Right.
But see, is the bitch that's burning, that's a liar, who's not responsible, she'll be the one to hide her sexual past and not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think, oh, she's such a what's the word? She's such a clean, nice girl with a low body count. Let me fuck her raw and keep her and because I want to wife her up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll be the one to burn you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you cats are backwards with this shit.
Oh man. All right, people. So that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Make sure you guys check out the new program, 10 behavioral traits that'll let women know that you're an alpha male. Make sure you guys check that out. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com, get Looks Don't Matter book, the ebook, and get that cracking. Anything else you want to say before we out of here?
You see, Iceberg, he said use the plunger if she's been filled in the last couple of hours. Plunger max.
Y'all hilarious. That's going to be the new shit. I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. All right, people. We out of here. We'll see y'all later. Truth is inside you. Peace.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.